Hey everybody, Rosematter here, and welcome to my reaction and discussion for episodes 4 and 5 of the Fate Zero anime. So the last two episodes, we got into the fights, or at least the beginning of the fights, early on, which was pretty surprising to me, actually. I thought it was going to be happening much later, but of course, first we had to introduce the rest of the servants, including by far the creepiest duo, the master and servant, which is Castor and Ryunosuke, who the both of them just revel in killing and torture and causing suffering. So they are very well in tune with each other. The idea of Ryunosuke not even knowing that he is going to be part of like this battle for this holy grail, he's just in it because he's like, I want to learn how to murder better from Castor. It's funny, it's just like he's just being taken along for the ride. He's quite okay with it as long as it means he gets to murder people. It's pretty messed up, and it'll be interesting to see how they, like, what they do in this battle and what they bring to it. Nothing good, I imagine. And also learning that Kariya, I think that is the name of the priest, he's the one I've been kind of the most meh about, just because I'm a little confused about his whole role in this. I was just like, he seems kind of boring. But it was pretty interesting that he actually broke the rules before they even got to this Fuyuki city. I think that's what it's called, where they actually have the fight. He made it seem like his servant was killed off, the assassin. So he is out of the game, presumably, and people think that he's out, but it turns out that it was all just a setup, and he's hiding in a church for sanctuary, but he's actually gonna, like, go in and take people out stealthily, I guess, like an assassin. So the one character who seems to know that, like, something's going on there is the oh my gosh, what is his name? I'm starting to get better about the names, but I still kind of fumble a little bit. Kirisuku? Oh boy, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. So that's the mage killer. So he senses something's going on, that he's not actually, because those are the two that are like really gonna go at each other, I feel like, because they seem like out for blood, for each other's blood. And also, interestingly enough, it seems like he is having a bit of an affair with I'm guessing like his assistant or something, probably because he knows his wife is about to die. So he's just, someone said in the comments that it's like he's just trying to find some comfort knowing that what his wife's like whole deal is, like, she's gonna die. And there's also the sweet moment with Saber and Iris once they actually get to the city, and they just kind of have like a nice little outing, because it turns out Iris has never left that castle she grew up in. So she's like, she knows she's gonna die. She's never really experienced the outside world. So her and Saber just kind of have a nice little day out. And trying to think of what else was like some big revelation. So you guys kind of like cleared things up in the comments about how I assumed that the battle royale was going to take place in like one area, but it turns out that this city is just like a regular city in Japan, so they have to be secretive about it. So the fights, they can choose to fight each other basically however they want to. They just have to, I think preferably they do it at night and not involve regular people. So that's kind of the gist of like how this works. Another thing people pointed out to me was that the guy that I really like, that I thought was the uncle of the girl who he took the place of as the master, Kariya, I think. It turns out that they're not even related. He's not actually her uncle. It's just like a term of endearment. He's just like a family friend, which just makes me love him even more. Like, what a selfless sacrifice. It's not even someone that he is family. It's like, it's not even his family. It's just a family friend's kid, and he went through all that just to make sure that she didn't have to take part. So like that just bumps him up in my mind. Like, I just think that's amazing. So he's still one of my favorite characters, along with Waver. Speaking of Waver, another thing I was confused about was like how Archibald, who is the master of Lancer, who, like, we last left off with him and Saber about to go head to head. I was like, wait, how is he in the battle royale? Because I thought like he lost his relic and he lost his place. It turns out as long as you can find another relic and you can summon a servant, you can still be part of the Holy Grail War. So that's So that's it. So the only servant that we haven't been introduced yet is Kariya's, and I think someone said it was the Berserker. That's his. So I think we're probably going to be introduced, I imagine, in these next 2 episodes. I have just been going on long enough. There was just a lot to cover. I was really happy with like those past 2 episodes. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're already getting into it. So I'm really excited. We started off with a fight about to happen. So I can't wait to see this fight between Lancer and Saber. So let's go ahead and let's watch episode 4 and 5, and we will talk about it afterwards. But he has a charm spell that works on women, perhaps? He's all about, like, honor and stuff. Same as Saber. Yeah, so it seems like the two of them are pretty similar in that regards. I imagine a lot of the servants won't be quite so face-to-face, honorable battle kind of thing. I guess that's the whole reason why Saber took that fight in the first place, is because she doesn't want to be sneaky about it. She wants to be like, I'm going to face them head on. All right, here we go. I'm always interested in like how the fight animations are going to be, especially for a show like this where, you know, fighting is a pretty big part of it. Hopefully it's good. So he's saying there might be somebody up there watching it, so like let's not just go up there. Yeah, he's not quite as he's a lot more in the shadows than Saber is. And someone also explained, ah, don't call her adorable. Come on, that kind of like not sullies, but it like it kind of undercuts her a little bit. Be like, ah, she's cute. But yeah, so someone explained in the comments about how like why Iris was able to kind of like take his place, and that she does have some magical abilities, and what the difference is between certain types of magic in the world as well. Now, he's one I definitely am interested in seeing. Caster, like what he is all about, like how he's gonna fight. And I want to see him. I'm excited to see him again. Hopefully that'll happen soon. So that's another thing you said about how there was a barrier set up. So that's something, is when a fight's going on, do all of them do that, where they can all set up barriers to make sure that like maybe humans can't see them, or to keep it so that like more it's less likely that someone would just come in and be able to take them both out while they're fighting, because that seems like that would be an easy enough way to do it. It's just like you wait for someone else to fight and do like what they're doing, is you just take them out from a vantage point while they're distracted. It seems like the fights could go in a lot of different ways, but that's what makes it interesting. The other thing too is someone may have explained in the comments, is are the servants, they will only fight each other, or will the less savory ones, the ones who are less honorable, would it be possible for them to go after a master? Oh yes, they have their like special abilities too. That's something I should have done. I forgot to do was check out like what the characters are based on because they are based on mythological people or people who actually existed in real life. And that has some insight into who they are and how they fight and their strengths and weaknesses and stuff like that. Part of me doesn't want to look at that stuff because I would like this to be, you know, as blind as possible, like who these people are. And somebody commented in the last video too, like her dress looks very unwieldy to fight in. It looks like it would not be a good thing in battle. Like good on the creators for like making something that actually covers her up rather than like rely on sex appeal. But at the same time, it's not very practical. It seems like a kind of a cumbersome thing to fight in. Oh, who's that? Is that Waver? Would that be? Or Archibald? That's Archibald. Makes sense, I guess. So I was talking about how the servants can they go after masters, but who's to say, yeah, to stop a master from attacking another master? What would happen then? Would the servant be automatically out if the master dies? Oh, who dat? Ah, it's the assassin. Yeah, I want to find out more about this guy. There's more to this guy than meets the surface, obviously. Of course, she's like the main character. Of course, she's going to be especially good. And it seems like these people, because they broke the rules, even if even if you're not supposed to technically take out the masters, these guys have broken the rules already. Who's to say they wouldn't do it again? Artificial master. That was right, he married into that family. For that specific reason, right? Because she's got special abilities. So yeah, there's obviously something special about her. I don't know the full degree of that yet. Yeah, he called it. It was all a setup. Oh shit. Okay, so they are gonna go after the masters. Okay, so they're not gonna. I was thinking that too. Like the masters are gonna fight a servant on their own with human weapons. He's just like, stop with all the niceties. Okay, that's the special ability that they have. Alright, let's see what this is. Alright, and then what's Saber's? Okay. So is that, it seems like that's a, so knowing the true, ooh, the true knowledge of who the actual servant is, that seems to give them an advantage. And that's why they only go by, like, their class names. I guess if they knew who the person is, they know about their abilities. Okay. Well, Saber, are gonna use yours too? Azare, are we gonna have a death already? Of a servant? It's not gonna be Saber, obviously. She's too OP. So she has like that predictive abilities of knowing like how it's gonna go. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Well, that didn't go as expected. Damn. Okay. Well, it's nice to know she's not as invincible as they all made it out to seem. But then she's got the healing ability, right? That's a little OP, the fact she can heal her up. Lancer's like, that's no fair. So in that case, if a servant could take out a master, then it'd be a lot easier if he could kill Iris. Oh, there we go. All right. Costume change. But I like the fact that even her, like, less clothing outfit is still pretty modest. Still a little bit of a cumbersome thing to fight in, it seems like. Seems like they have a lot of respect for each other, even if they have to kill each other. Oh, alright, here we go. Is this her noble phantasm or whatever that's called? Her special power? Uh-oh. That would be quite shocking if Saber just died, like, early on, after hyping her up so much. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. She got him anyway. Alright. Hey, there he is. Poor Waver. Didn't he say he wants to fight the strongest one? I like him. He's just like, I want to take on as many as possible. He just wants a good battle. I love these two. I can't wait to see this guy actually fighting. Oh, is he jumping in right now? Is he going in? Oh, he is too. Shit. Yes. All right. Waver's like, I don't wanna. Oh, shit. Can Iris fix that? Oh, no. They both got each other. Okay, so he's got some magical abilities too. All right. Oh no, what's up? Is there some sort of like magical barrier that she can't get to him? Oh, what happened here? Oh shit. Oh no, so she's gonna be at a disadvantage at any future fights. She's never gonna be able to recover that. Alright, so she figured out who he is. He still doesn't know who she is. Oh, he knows who she is too. And then the Ryder's just gonna come in and be like, ah, and just destroy everything. That's unfortunate, though, that apparently she can never heal that one arm, even after this is done. Yeah, here he comes. Here to fuck up everything. He's just like, there's no honor here. He's just coming in like a bull in a china shop. I just love the pompous. He's great. He's just like, I'm just gonna give you guys my name straight up. He's like, there's no mystery here. Waiver. Oh my goodness. Is that it for this episode? All right, sweet. Okay, so the next one I'm excited to see. To see three going against each other. Because that's the thing, when I thought, like, when I heard this was a battle royale type of thing, that's what I assumed it was going to be, was like a battle royale, everybody fighting each other kind of at the same time. But when you think about it, it would be a little hard to do, to keep track of everybody if they're all fighting at the same time. Still haven't seen my boy with his Berserker yet. I wonder when he's gonna show up. And that poor Waver, like, he's not even in the shadows, he's just right there too. These guys are like, we were having a moment here. Oh, poor kid. They're like, this guy's an idiot. Saber and Lancer were having this nice, like, honorable fight, and then he just comes in. No. Oh, that is like grave insult right there. He's like, what have you gotten me into? We were supposed to do like reconnaissance before we jump in. Poor Waver only has 3 of those command seals. I think that's what they're called, to be like, you have to listen to me. I feel like he needs way more. He needs a cheat code to get like 99 command seals. It's like, you gotta listen to me. I'm glad we didn't have to wait for Ryder too much in this, because he's definitely the most entertaining one. But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm afraid he's gonna get taken out. So we'll see how it goes. I wonder who the first one to go down is going to be. That's the big question. Of course, the big question is who's going to win. But who's going to be the first to lose? And so far, I like the three that are in here right now, like Lancer and Saber and Ryder. I like all of them, and I want them to stick around for a while. Caster, I want to stick around just because he's interesting. He'll bring an interesting side to this. I haven't met Berserker yet, so. And then there's of course the that cute blonde knight. What is he, Archer? But he's kind of an asshole, so. Waver. God, I can't get over how cute he is. Oh, that's right. That's his. Oh. Oh, that's right. He's gonna have a grudge against Waver. He's just like, that's right. He stole his relic. He's gonna be like, Lancer, forget about Saber. Kill him. Yeah, that's a little awkward. Waver Velvet. He sounds like an animal from like a kid's movie. Oh, where he's just like, you're hiding off in the shadows like a little bitch. Yeah, I like that. I mean, Waver kind of. Oh, I like that. Oh, Ryder, you're awesome. I mean, Waver kind of didn't really want to do that. He kind of got forced to. Oh, he's saying there's other people just hiding in the shadows, just watching but not coming out. I wonder if anyone's gonna actually show up. And of course, the biggest, in his mind, the biggest bitch of all is the assassin who, like, pretended to die just so that he could skulk around. Hey, there he is. Archer, right? Alright, maybe this is gonna be more of a battle royale than I thought. It's like, we got a lot of kings here, apparently. We got the King of England, we got this guy, we got Ryder. Oh man, he's putting it out right away. Damn. He's going strong. There he is. Finally. Finally we get to see him. Oh, yes. Berserker, we get to see Berserker. Oh damn, he's cool. Berserkers don't care about negotiations. They go berserk. That's their whole deal. He's like an unknown to people. Oh, this is exciting. Damn. Well, I'm glad it seems like there's a reason maybe Berserker was introduced last is because he's awesome. Which is good, because my boy got a good one. I don't like this guy. He's got his looks, and that's about all he's got going for him. Take him out. Kill him. Not Berserker. I mean Berserker. Take out Archer. You know he's pretty good that, like, everyone else seems a little afraid of him. Yes. Oh, man, I'm so happy. There's a reason Berserker got introduced last. Take him out. Take him out. And that was your strong move? That was your noble phantasm, and he took it like nothing. I guess it was only the first part of it, but I'm excited to see this. Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. Oh, I'm gonna like Berserker. And not just because of who his master is. Fuck yes, man. This guy's awesome. I think he might be one of my favorites yet. And he doesn't need to talk. He's the cool, quiet type. He doesn't need... No conversation needed. Actions speak louder than words. He's just shot up top 3 for me. He's rich. Don't tell me it's done. Okay, I was like, no, 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 no. I'm not ready for this to be over yet. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes. Because he's being too rash. I forgot. I forgot that that was his servant. So he's only got 3 of those, right? So now he's got 2 more. Damn. Ugh. Ah, cut down. But Berserker made quite the entrance. Oh, he's like, I'm not done, though. I'm not done. I'm a Berserker. I gotta fight. That's what I do. And does he even care who he goes after? He's just gonna go after anybody. Or is he being told to go after a certain someone? So yeah, top 3 right now, Rider, Saber, Berserker, in terms of the servants that I like. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I said I was going to try maybe not to look up who these characters are based on, but I'm like, who's Berserker based on? I'm interested in that. Hey, look at you protecting Saber. Now, is he going to put a command seal on him too? But he wants to do it in an honorable way. He's too honorable for his own good. Ryder's like, what about me, guys? Did you not see my cool entrance and everyone just forgot I'm here? Yep, he's used his command seal. Oh, shit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, damn. That is pretty interesting, the way that he can tell him, like, a specific, um, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, a specific command. Aw, poor Lancer. I like him, too. I like how honorable he is. Oh, she's still hurt, isn't she? I mean, it's not like Iris can do anything right now. She can't heal. Ah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. So that, yeah, that answers that question about what happens, like if a master dies and the servant is out too, and vice versa. Well, I guess that's why he calls the mage killer, right? Like he has no problem killing the actual mages or the masters, right? Ryder. There we go. I'm glad he's doing something. Oh, I love it. Ryder's a little bit of a berserker himself, isn't he? He just does what he wants. I don't even think Waver's gonna bother using the command seal. He's just gonna, like, he's like, alright, do what you gotta do. Oh, he disappeared. He seems so unstoppable, and then Ryder just ran him down with his chariot and was just like, okay, I'm out. Yeah, you little bitch. Man, what a waste of a command seal that was. Interesting that they can show respect for each other, though, even though they have to, like, kill each other. That the relationships can change things, too. I don't think he was thinking at all. He's just like, it looks fun. Oh yeah, her hand. And that can't be fixed, like I said. I wonder if once the servant is dead, oops, like for example, because he fucked up her thumb, the tendon, if he dies, would she be able to be fixed again? Waver. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's precious. This was good. Oh, not over. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, is someone jumping in here? All right. So even though like the fight didn't last very long, it was still really good. Okay, so that answers that question. So she has to kill Lancer in order to remove the curse. Somebody commented about how apparently there's a lot of like a lot of things on the internet shipping these two together. I can see why. I can see why. They have a very trusting relationship. Oh, that's right. Ugh, gross. Ugh, poor guy. That's right, because he's the one. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, because he's the father who sent the kids away in the first place to have that happen, right? So, of course, he's gonna be pissed off at him. Oh, poor guy. Wait, who's this chick? Oh, it's an assassin. Okay. So he knows that somebody's on, like, knows. And there he is. Oh, God. Oh, Iris. Oh, no. What, does he want to kill her? Or do other things to her? Oh, or Saber. Oh, no. So if so if he wins, oh God, no, this is horrible. Oh, Saber. Oh, poor girl. If he wins the Holy Grail, is he gonna be like, I want her. She's who I want as my wish. Interesting, interesting. But yes, here I was talking about how Waver would need a whole bunch of command seals. I didn't even think about, yeah, Berserker. Literally in the name. He definitely, that's the downside, is like he's not going to be able to control him. But at the end of the day, although depending on how things happen, it could be not very good. Like if you're in a situation like that where there's multiple of the servants fighting and you want to go after a certain someone, But then Berserker's like, nah, I'm gonna go after that one instead, even if it doesn't make any sense. I could see that being an issue. So I like this. There was like it kind of shows the relationship a little bit more, both between the servants themselves and also the servants and the masters, and like the drawbacks to the servants and their personalities and how it might clash with the masters. All right, so that was a great couple of episodes, and all the more reason why I'm happy that I'm watching two at a time, because it just makes it flow that much better when there's fights going on. And as I was hoping for and expecting from a show where fighting is a pretty big part of it, the fighting choreography and all that was great. I loved seeing like the special abilities between the characters. Like I said, the relationships, that was like Lancer and Saber. I loved how it was just two very honorable knights, you know, like wanting to face each other one on one and, you know, giving each other their names and being very honorable about it. And then Ryder just fucking comes in and just disrupts everything, and they're almost a little bit insulted, like, hey, we were having a nice honorable fight here, and then just like Ryder calling out Archibald, being like, oh, you were supposed to be my master? Well, I'm glad I've got this kid, even though he's like such a weenie. It's like, at least he came on the battlefield with me instead of hiding in the shadows like a little bitch. And the introduction of Berserker was amazing. Like, took a little bit of time, but it was well worth it. Like, I think that was the best introduction of one of the servants by far. Oh, it was just so good. It was so good. And the whole thing about like learning that you can kill the mages, I guess that makes sense, of course, that the mage killer, it seems like it's kind of fighting dirty a little bit. You're supposed to let the servants fight each other, but you can just kind of be in the shadows and just take out the masters, and that is another way to win as well. So it's interesting to see like the different ways that this could go. But yes, that's my big question is, can a servant kill a master, or is that against the rules? Is that like some... And the thing is, even if it is against the rules, does it really matter? Like for certain honorable characters like Saber or Lancer, I could see that being an absolute no-go. Like that's not something that they would do, even if it's allowed. But for characters like Assassin or Berserker or Caster, where it's just like they don't really have those qualms about it, is that something that they could do, or is that just off limits? They would be considered humans in a way, so maybe that's not something that they're allowed to do. So maybe you guys can let me know in the comments about that, if that is allowed or not. But it was just really nice seeing them all interact with each other. Archer, I'm just like, man, he just gets on my nerves. Like I said, he's cute, but he is an asshole. Just like, I guess if he thinks he's the king, of course he's gonna think that everybody's lowly, but still, I'm just like, oh, I can't deal with him. But yes, I was like, now we have the official introduction of all of the servants, and that whole thing at the end with Caster being like, I want Saber, you know, I want to basically like own her. That's scary. And also Saber having that injury, that's really bad. She's already at a disadvantage and she's just started. So it'll be interesting to see where it's gonna go from here. Like, is Caster gonna throw his you know, hat into the ring at this point, or is he still gonna be kind of skulking from the shadows, waiting for his chance to strike and to get Saber? So yeah, really good 2 episodes. I really enjoyed watching it. Like, it really feels like it's just speeding along now, but we're still getting like, you know, like we're getting the fighting, but we're also getting the story moving forward. There's a little bit less exposition, but it's still there, and I appreciate that. But I really love the action in it too. It was really fun. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of episodes now that it's like we're in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction and discussion for episodes 4 and 5, and stay tuned next week for episodes 6 and 7. Until then, bye. Special thanks to my top tier patrons: Nana, Sparky, Jared Fan, Joel Ostman, Harry Gazif, Pirate, Pancake G, Asborn Kennedy, and Icognito.